no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got businessmen, they even called the Boston bomber. But when we rock, they send the military and all. When we fight oppression, then our people die harder. The dream looks yourself, some people want to calm. But Christ return, y'all don't get this harvest like the farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with Scottish and gold. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights patting me down. Got nothing that's holding me right. I was told to push still I can cut my fight. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboys life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with it done screaming after he got a knife. He came from my BB style with chicken and rice. Shit's right, I'm just giving a visual like Skype. As Trayvon, Mike Brown, and Hot Girlie, Evan Garner, Stone Bell, Fernando, Open, Sterling, Jamal McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't acting that I need to do. Niggas still landed in the ghetto. The earth is getting to the hands of devils. When we see the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. But we got eyes of the devil. I look into the eyes of the devil. I ain't acting that I need to do. I ain't acting that I need to do. Niggas still landed in the ghetto. The earth is getting to the hands of devils. The rise of the devil. I heard the rise of the devil. Lord knows I spies at the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. See, I pray to God every day.
First breath I took a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the gift and the strength. Finish the kill. Influenced by life with every sickness we feel. I'm gonna pay back. Fuck the night. You be like a fellow, going out and swinging like a fellow. Back in the knee, the devil with the streets like a fellow. They hold on this brotherhood. I swear I never let go. And fuck they should have spoken too much love for the devil. It's so sad, EB, I got the call. Just to hear the names of love. And I do my every word I say. Cause I know my victory on the way. Only nigga walk this way. It's like baby hard, but I get you up. I'm riding to go hard, and I want you up. You tell me about this God that it feels so much. And how you live so well. It's real, I be walking with your name. Oh, I like baby hard, but I get you up. I'm riding to go hard, and I want you up. You tell me about this God that it feels so much. And how you live so well. It's real, I be walking with your name. Oh, I can't touch. Can't do it in clutch. They hate what they laid out. Be princess and proud. What you know about? Even all the rest. But a nigga straight, I told you I can't be touched. Only angels walk in my face. I'm waiting for the words that had me to live. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my next. One West, what I die for. Retire out the book. This right from the Archangel Michael. My niggas struggle, you can't deny it. It's one road and flow. I be running to and fro with the eye. My U.P.K shoulders ain't no fucking no pretending. We living for the trials, fuck friends, we walk the million. Indeed, a lesson sentence. I hope my baby through. Give a damn for the bitch rate. As long as my niggas know I'm true. Bitch rate the kind to get success. You make me do them. I understand, nigga. I be like baby hard, but I get you up. I'm about to go hard, and I want you up. You tell me about this God that it feels so much. And why you live so real. It's real, I be walking with your name. Oh, I got to be hard, but I get you up. I'm about to go hard, and I want you up. You tell me about this God that it feels so much. And why you live so real. It's real, I be walking with your name. Oh, I can't touch.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Brakatham, Yahweh Shemal Alathah Hashem Yahweh Shai. Welcome to the Truth, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahanna. First things first, I want to give it up to the brothers that went out there and helped our Levi brothers out there in Mexico, Texas. You know what I'm saying? We want to give it up to them. Big shout out to them brothers. You know what I mean? Standing strong for the Most High and Christ. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all caught the class last night. Okay, and we had the brother break it down. Officer Dawada. Okay, and he broke it down. He brought it out. How? Listen, it was either the Most High or his angels. That's right. That was guiding them brothers in and out of them cities. You know what I'm saying? Got them to the spot, got them out of the spot. Most High in Christ, listen. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, this is the truth. Welcome, okay? Everything that, you know what I mean, Commanding General Yahanna and all the generals and captains have been prophesied is coming to pass right before your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's the real deal. So hold tight. You know what I'm saying? Everything you're doing, if you in the I.S.U.P.K, everything you're doing is worth something. Okay? So just hold tight. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you did. Keep doing what you're doing. Stand strong in this truth. You know what I'm saying? Endure until the end. Right. That's who's going to be blessed. Till the end, till you die, or till Christ return. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in this truth till you die or till Christ return. You know what I'm saying? Most High. You know what I'm saying? The water. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Christ. You know what I'm saying? Commanding General Yahanna. You know what I'm saying? All the generals, all the captains, all the brothers that held this thing down so we can be here today in this truth. You know what I'm saying? So amazing things are happening. Amazing things are going to continue to happen. Like, hard stuff is going to be starting to happen. We're going to have to come together. Listen, there's a reason why the Most High, if you got to check out your news outlets or your media outlets, there's a reason why the Most High is having all these brothers and sisters to flood America, okay? I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Commanding General Yahanna, I'm sure he knows what's going on, but there's a reason why this is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon as we got out there and helped them brothers and sisters and did what we had to do, the next day, the oppressor, who is the devil that the Bible speaks of, right, he goes out there and clears everybody out. Right. There's nobody under that bridge right now. You know, right at this moment, there's nobody under that bridge. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, it's the Most High at work, okay? So y'all hold tight, you know what I'm saying? Stay strong. Other than that, we about to get into this Lashawan Qadash, okay? Give it to you, you know what I'm saying? Help you out. Take your culture back, because one day, again, this is going to be the pure language on the earth, okay? So just hold tight, and we're going to jump into it, okay? Just give me a minute, and we're going to get it cracking. Give me a couple minutes to get everything together, and we're going to get it going. All right. Salakia. Who we got? We got it. Okay, we got it. I want to say special shout out to KJ the designer. Okay, Marvin, Officer Magazar in the building. Hopefully I'll see that brother to Sunday. Okay. Most High in Christ. So just y'all give me a couple minutes and we'll jump right into it. If anybody else is in the class, okay, go ahead and type something in so I can see you and I can know who's in the class and we can get it going, okay? I'm just waiting for everybody to get in here, all the usual suspects, okay? So just hold tight. We're going to get it going. Meantime, in between time, we're going to do this one more time.
First breath I took the night too surreal. Second breath I took was the giving and strike, finish the kill. Influenced by life with every sickness we feel. I'm gonna pay back, flooding down the bill. Remain calm as the pressure build. Now the end on the deal. I let this pump loose and let my phones and memory at every deal. I only live through my passion's real. I.S.U.P.K, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. God respect those ain't greater. And not return death to my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now I'll move, let's get approved. Won't take a step till they get confirmed. All it takes was made for our sakes. Once on the day, one step on back and ground shake. My people sick in their head, Lord, let this truth spread like an outbreak. Bring hell and the dragon's gates.
What he say?
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I'm gonna pay that for the scars. In the slave been war, the price around. I can't let it shine.
What is it? Come on. So you didn't like it? You tried it? I never tried it. Nah, man, that's shit. Shit.
Something like that.
Just in here to make it flow. And I chew on every word I say. 'Cause I know
So much. Hey, your brothers, they was walking with the angels over there in fucking Mexico, my nigga. I was watching that shit live last night, you know what I'm saying? I mean, off the property. You know what I mean? He watching it, and I'm like, the brothers bring it out, like how this, nobody motherfuckers just pull up and like, hey, follow me. And then they trying to get out of there and get home. The same cat pull up, follow me. That's the angel. That's the angel driving a goddamn pickup truck. You know what I mean? Hey, boy. Hey, I didn't even go there, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's real stuff, my nigga. I told him, listen, you see what happened? That shit gonna be written in a book one day, right? Straight up. That shit gonna be written in a book one day, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be written in a book one day. Such and such and such and such, you know what I mean? Like, and it's gonna, and you came to, you know what I mean? Like, really, please. There's so much. You feel so much. You know what fear is? Fear is love, my nigga. When it comes to the Most High. All right, we back at it, okay? Most High in Christ. So, as usual, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go through, okay? I don't have the Assyrian written up here. Maybe I should go ahead and write it. Okay, so what I want y'all to do, everybody in the class right now, what I want you to do is go ahead and write the ancient. If you got paper and pencil, which you should, go ahead and write this down 5 times, okay? I want you to write this out, okay? And while you're writing it out, I want you to go ahead and put the sounds underneath each character, okay? I want y'all to do that. Go ahead and write this out 5 times, put the sounds under each character, okay? Because even if you're a trooper or an officer, I see y'all when y'all come in here and read, okay? I'm not saying I'm the best. This is my problem. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna go ahead and share with y'all, okay? This is my problem. I know all the sounds. The sounds is not a problem. For me, it's more connecting them together, okay? Knowing how to connect the sounds together. If y'all brothers and sisters are in the classes every Saturday, the Sabbath service or the high holy days, and if you see me read, you know what I mean? You might, you know what I mean? Like you'll see, I know the sounds. My thing is the connectors, how to put it together, okay? I know all the sounds, okay? So I'm working on being able to put how to make it flow. How to make, you know what I mean? You put these 2 sounds together and you gotta know when to put them together and how to make it flow, okay? It's almost like it's a Hebrew thing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to speak like a nigga. Okay, so being raised in Esau's society for so long. For some of us, it might be a little harder than others, okay? So for me, that's my hurdle, okay? Being able to put the certain connectors together, certain characters and sounds, how to connect them together, okay? So what I want y'all to do is go ahead and write your characters out, okay? Because I told y'all every week I want you at home writing it out with the sounds underneath it, and that's how you're gonna get to know, be real familiar with the characters and sounds. So like I was saying in the beginning, even if you're a trooper or officer, I see y'all, I know who's who and what's what, okay? So a lot of us, we need to know, get familiar with these characters and sounds. You're never gonna be able to read unless you know the characters and sounds, okay? So I want you to go ahead and write these characters and sounds. I want you to write the characters out and put the sound underneath each character, okay? Before you get started with that, I'm gonna go ahead and say my characters with the sounds, okay? And then I'm gonna have Officer Shiratazak come up and do the same thing. And then I want you guys to go ahead and write it out, okay, with the sounds underneath it. And while you're doing that, we'll put up the Assyrian, okay? The Assyrian characters right underneath all of these ancient characters, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and just get it started, okay? So we got Abba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Tha, okay? And those are the characters. Those are all the sounds, okay, for the Hebrew language, okay? So go ahead and start writing this out. I want you to write this out and put the sound underneath each one of them. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, ta, okay? Write it out and put the sounds underneath each character. I'm gonna have Officer Shiratazak come up, do the same thing, and then we're gonna put the Assyrian characters up, okay? So go ahead and get started.
A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Tha.
Okay, so we're gonna give y'all a few minutes to go ahead and write those down. What did I say, 3 times? Five times, write this out, okay? With the sound, I know you're looking at the chart, but if you can, try not to look at the chart. Go ahead and write it down and put the sound underneath each character. And that's how you're gonna get familiar with the sounds. Just like a child, just like your babies, when they go to school and they learn the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know what I mean? So they write the alphabet and they have to memorize the sounds that are associated with each alphabet. These are characters to me, because I don't want to say alphabet, because we're separate, okay? So write these out. You should have been doing it all week. I'm gonna figure out a way to make this class more interactive.
Yeah.
I want to be able to see and know what you know. I need to know what you know, okay? So I'm gonna figure out a way to make this class more interactive. But for now, go ahead and write these out, characters and sounds. And I'm gonna have Officer Shiratzes out while you're doing it. Put the Assyrian characters up underneath or beside each one of these, okay? And go ahead and do it in red so they can see the difference. And try to make it so, because you have 5 characters starting here. The ka, the ma, and the na, the pa, the taza, and what else? What else? That's it. Those 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? All right, so these 5 characters where you see a star above it, okay? All right?
What do you mean with
that? What does this star mean? I want somebody before, don't sit. I want somebody to, that one doesn't have it. What's that? The la? Oh, okay, no, the la doesn't have it. It's the ma and the na. My bad. Right, the ma and the na. Okay. Somebody write in the chat and tell me why I have a star or a symbol above these characters. What does that mean? Somebody tell me what that means. What is it saying? Shiratzes, tell me what this is. What are they saying?
Thank you. All right. Officer Marshall Marr said, Salaki, sir, last night in class, General Muhammad asked for a thank you for your service. Can you help me with this Baba shot?
He wants a translation for thank you for your service.
Magazar says, because it have another symbol.
Okay, I'm going to have to, all right. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because I want to thank the brothers for their service who went out there and helped our other brothers over there in Mexico, okay, at the border between Mexico and Texas or whatever it is. So I want to thank those brothers for their service, okay? Thank you for your service in Hebrew, okay? I did hear him ask for that last night. I have not gotten the actual translation, okay? I'm gonna see if we can find it real quick and maybe we can get it up here and break it down for you, okay? I don't know if you just jumped into class or not, but so what I got is, I got the brothers and sisters who's already here. I got them writing these characters out 5 times because as you know, if you don't know these characters and sounds, you can't read Hebrew, okay? You can't write Hebrew, okay? So the last thing I just asked was, why do I have these stars above these characters? What does that mean? Why do I have those stars? Why are those characters, why do they stand out?
KJ, the designer says,
other characters.
Salaki, sir, that the symbol changes at the end of a word.
Go ahead.
Margazar says, when those letters at the end of a word, the letter change.
Most High Christ, You're both right. You are both right, okay? So if these characters are at the end of a word, there's a different character that you're gonna use, but not, okay, in these, not in this. Salakia, y'all. I jumped ahead of myself. Not with these characters, okay? We're gonna put up the characters that will have, that you would use the different symbol for, okay? I'm gonna have Sharatazat put that up right now. Okay, we're gonna put up the Assyrian characters, okay? And then we're gonna also put up the characters that you use when they fall at the end of a word. Okay, so I'm gonna have Sharatazat go ahead and start putting up the Assyrian characters, okay? So when you do that, Sharatazat, this is what I want you to do. I want you to put the character for here, put it right here, right? But leave enough room for this character will be above it. This one will be below it, this one will be above it, and then that way we can put the one that ends at the end of a word below this one. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so go ahead and, like this one, you can put here, and then this one you're gonna put here, so you gotta make sure you leave enough room. I don't know if you wanna do this one and that one, you know what I mean? However you wanna do it, but I need the ma and the la, the different symbol, I want you to be able to write it underneath, okay? And you're using the red marker, so that's Tawab. If you have, if you're not sure, just go ahead and look at the chart. Not yet. I got the camera up pretty close so they can see. I'm looking at the camera right now and it looks pretty Tawab. They can see it, and if need be, I'll move it a little closer. Okay, Officer Marshall Marr, he just put in, he typed in, this is the last thing I just read. He typed in the changing of the characters at the end of the word shows you how to pronounce it. No, that's not it. Okay, this is, okay, right here. This is Esau's version of this, okay? And Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of, so he's doing way too much, okay? All right, so basically it's simple, it's really simple, okay? If I have a word and it ends in ka, okay? All I'm really doing is just changing the symbol, okay? Instead of using, it's the same sound, Marshall Marr, it's the same sound. These two symbols are the same sound. It's just you're going to use this symbol if it's at the end of the word. Okay? You're going to use this symbol if it's at the end of a word. Okay? Same thing here, here, and here. Okay? It's the same sound. Now, with me saying that, no. Remember I said I wanted to put this underneath.
Was it the 2?
Right,
Okay.
right, just like here.
I was gonna put the
I know, then you have to, like you make space here, make space here. Put the, you know what I mean?
This has 2.
Right. So put the first one here, and then the second one here. Right, that looks perfect. Perfect. So the characters are the sounds are the same. Okay, basically just think of it like this. Just think of it like this. This sound has 3 characters. One for the ancient, 2 for the Assyrian. Okay? If this sound ends, use this letter if letters above fall at the end of a word. Okay? I'll read it again. This is going to make it simple. Use these letters if the letters above fall at the end of a word. So, if the ka falls at the end of a word, all you're going to do is just use this symbol. If you're reading or writing the Assyrian, okay? If the ma ends is the last character in the word, then you're going to use this symbol instead of that symbol. Same thing with the na. If the na is the last sound in a word, when you're reading or writing the Assyrian, then you're going to use this character. Same thing with the pa, okay? If the pa is the last sound in a word, then you're going to use this symbol instead of this symbol when you're reading or writing the Assyrian, okay? Same thing with the taza. If taza is the last sound in a word, then you're going to use this symbol instead of this symbol, okay, at the end of the word. Perfect. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay? So, now, Officer Sharatazad has put up the Assyrian characters. Okay. Salaki, y'all. All right, so, now you to walk. Shit looks good. Looks mad to walk. Okay, so, what I want you to do is maybe take the purple or the blue, okay, and then isolate each one, okay?
Okay.
Like that. So they'll see that these two are the same sound. You did it again right here, though. I need this to be here and this to be here. You know what I mean? Then go ahead and isolate each one of them so they can see them, and then we will we'll see who knows the sounds, because this is the foundation. This is very important. Being able to look at those characters and know the sound is the base of reading and writing, okay? So now, go ahead and take any color you want and isolate each sound. You know what I mean? Start wherever you want. Right. Perfect. 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 All right, so the first assignment of the night was to write out the ancient Hebrew letters, and okay, with the sounds underneath each one of them 5 times. If you have done that, what I want you to do is go ahead and incorporate the Assyrian symbols to the sounds that you have already written, okay? This is the this is the ba, ga, da. Do that 5 times. Go ahead and incorporate that because it's muscle memory for your brain. Being able to look at these sounds and symbols and know the sound that is associated with these symbols, okay? This is the base of reading and writing the Hebrew, okay? So I want everybody who has been writing to go ahead and incorporate the Assyrian with the ancient Hebrew, okay? Symbols, and it's going to help you understand 2 symbols, 1 sound. Right, Shratazat?
Mm-hmm.
2 symbols, 1 sound. Okay? Go ahead and write this underneath each one of them 5 times and put the sound, and when you're writing it, say the sound. Okay? Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, z, ha, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, ta. Okay? You want to be able to do that. You want to be able to do that, and then you're going to be able to read. Okay? Just like they teach you, and white man's, the oppressor society, so-called white man, okay? You have to be able to know the sounds and connect them together to make a word, okay? Okay? So it would be shalom, okay? Ma, okay? Shalom. You have to be able to put them together, okay? I can't put them together if I don't know what sound this is. You got to know the sound to the symbol, okay? That is the most important thing. If you don't know that, you have to get there, okay? So this is what we want to do. I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, okay? South Florida, North Florida, Central Florida, wherever you're at. If you're in the class, we're all in this together, okay? So we start from the beginning and we're all going to grow together, okay? If you're past this point, bear with everybody else, okay? Like they said, nobody left behind. I want everybody to be able to get this, okay? So go ahead and write the Assyrian characters next to the ancient characters. Say the sound while you're writing it, okay? A, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, fa. That's how you're gonna learn how to read. Okay? So go ahead and do that. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes, and then we're gonna move forward, okay? Anything interesting? All right. Where the other 500 at?
Slaving.
Oh, shit.
Like a Hebrew slave.
The oppressor is the devil.
Bible speaks of.
All right, so if you could, what was it? Thank you for your service, right?
Thank you for your service would be,
Hold on, you got it? Let me look at it. Let me see what you got.
would be the water.
Mm-hmm. Write it out on a piece of paper so I can look at it.
All right.
The water.
Would be the water. All right. Purpose of writing this out is muscle memory. That way you can memorize it. The more you write this down every day, the more you're gonna remember this. It'll be like muscle memory. Pretty soon you'll be writing it down without even looking at the chart.
Right.
Like this, at the dot.
Wait, so what's I, your?
I.S.U.P.K.
Okay, it's all one thing.
I.S.U.P.K.
Show me.
Because if you read the, if you go to concordance, services, like service, labor, work, it means I.S.U.P.K. See, but the ka is your, so you put in the ka there to be your services. So you, I.S.U.P.K. is the word, but ka is your, makes it your.
All right, so. Oh, Samar Shamar. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I have not verified this, okay? I have not verified this, so you're gonna have to give me till next class to 100% verify this, okay? I'm not, anybody who's in the class, I'm not saying this is 100% correct, okay? We are going off a concordance that we have here in the school, okay? I'm not saying it is 100% correct. I'm gonna check with a brother that definitely knows, okay? We're gonna take it to the generals, okay? Okay? We're gonna take it to the generals or the captain, you know what I mean? And we're gonna figure out if this is right, okay? So just, I don't wanna tell you it's right and it's not right. I have to be 100% sure, okay? Because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be forgotten. Just give me till next week. We ran it down, okay? We went and pulled up our concordance. We went and looked at it. We went and found the word and the meanings, but I want to push it through a general or a captain and make sure that we are correct, okay? So what I showed you is what we found according to the concordance and the ancient, you know what I mean, like the dictionary, basically, all the research that's been done, and they compile it into one book. We went and looked it up in those books, and this is what it's saying, but I'm not going to say it's 100% correct because I have not ran it by a captain or a general. I need to do that before I tell you it's 100% for sure, okay? So just give me till next class, and I guarantee you I'll have the answer for you, okay? We'll let you know if it's 100%, but we're right there, okay? So the water.
I think 4, thank you, 4 would be ka.
And we will definitely, like I can tell you yes, because we looked it up. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna run it through a general or a captain and make sure my sources are right. When I go and look something up, select your general or captain, when I'm looking this shit up, is it right? Am I correct? Khan or La'ah, you know what I mean? Like, so just give us a minute, the water for the question, because, you know what I mean? Like, even the General Muhammad, the second in charge of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, he asked the question himself, right there in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying? What was what? Because, listen, everybody has a strong point. If your strong point is Hebrew, nigga, step up. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, if it's something else, I'm gonna get back to you and let you know what it is, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just real quick, I'm sure everybody knows it because you can see the chart next, but I'm going to go ahead and write. I'm going to put the sound, okay, next to each symbol, okay? And it's just going to help us with our confidence and understanding that, you know what I mean, we're moving in the right direction, okay? Ah, Okay, Ba. Okay, Ga. Da. Okay. Ha. Wa. Okay. Za. Then we have the Ka. Okay. We have the Ta. Okay. All right here. This is the Wa slot. This sound should be, oh, that's a Ra. Okay. They look so much alike. Okay, this one's shorter. Okay. That one's almost like just a short little comma and up high. Okay. Wa. Okay. Ka. La. So this one is when we start to get into, well, this one also is when we start to get into, okay, the red is the Assyrian, okay? And this is where we start to get into all of these characters that you see make the same sound. They make the same sound. That one is the ka, okay? They make the same sound. Same sound. It's just when you're looking at the red characters, if this ka sound is at the end of a word, then when you're using the Assyrian, you have to use this symbol. Should be easy enough to remember. As a Hebrew, I'm sure you're probably thinking, nigga, why would they even do that? You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like it's just way too much. Why? Like, I can't tell you, but that's what it is, okay? When you're writing or reading the Assyrian, okay, you have to use, if that sound, if the ka sound is at the end of a word, you use that symbol, okay? Okay? Same thing with the ma, okay? If the ma sound is at the end of a word, when you're dealing with the red, which is the Assyrian, you're going to use that symbol, okay? Same thing with the na, okay? If the na sound ends at a word, it's the end sound of a word, okay? You're going to use this symbol, okay? Which is more like that, right? Okay? If the na sound is the last sound of a word, when you're reading a word and you're reading it in Assyrian, you should be looking at that character right there. if the na sound is at the beginning or in the middle of the word, you'll be seeing this symbol. Okay? You'll be seeing that symbol. Okay? And you have the sa, the I, the pa. Okay, same thing with the pa. If it's in the beginning or the middle of the word with the Assyrian, then you're going to see this symbol. But if it's at the end, you're going to see this symbol. Okay? It should look like that. Okay? You're going to see this symbol. 3 symbols. Same sound. 3 symbols. Same sound. Okay?
Yeah, I got it. The water.
Send it to, send what you got, send the whole thing that you got, how you got it written out.
Yeah, it's gonna be,
No, send it to,
I got it.
send it to,
Or you could just simply ask the question to Mr. Burns.
yeah,
Okay, I got it. Got my answer.
yeah, don't, I'm not here to assume nothing.
Yes, the water kaya abaka.
Yeah, I'm not, this, we already went through that with them. I'm not here to assume shit. Send it to them, we'll get it right, and we'll know. See,
The water. So this is 2, so this is 4. 5, 2. The water kaya abaka.
that would do. That would be silly, man. I would just send, ask the question.
Yeah.
You know, instead of being like, this way. Just ask the question, you understand?
Excellent.
That's all. All right. So, Sharatza.
Mhm.
Previous weeks, we've been going over the greetings, right?
Right.
We've been giving them the greetings. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, or Barakatham. We gave them Yahweh, Shemal, Alatah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, or Yahweh, Shemal, Alathan, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? They should have that. So, I really want to be able to test these brothers and sisters and see what they got going on. Okay? So go ahead and just erase everything off the board. Okay? And what I want to do, this is what I'm going to do.
Right.
I am going to ask. I don't know if I can do it though.
What's that?
I want to I want to ask someone to put in the chat the Hebrew version of what we put in for, you know what I mean, like that Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shabbat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, can brothers and sisters, I don't know if they have that capability of changing
The letters,
the letters on their keyboard.
they don't have to download the Hebrew. They have.
Tell them what they need to do so next week at least I can try to do it.
All right, so you guys,
If you have an iPhone or Android, you can download, there's an app, it's for the Hebrew keyboard app.
Right. I got it on my phone.
Right. You can download it. Just go to your app store and download the Hebrew keyboard, the keypad app.
Right.
And just look for the ones that, it'll say Phoenician or, Paleo. It's the same thing.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. I downloaded it for free. I can change my keyboard anytime I want to and make it, make the Hebrews character show up or the ancient, or the American character show up, you know what I mean? Like, so I want y'all to look into that, see if you can go ahead and download so I can, you know what I mean, like have you guys communicate with us in the Hebrew and the class, because once you download it, it's a button. It's just a button that you push and it'll change the character on the keyboard.
Right.
Okay, it's just a button you push and it'll change the characters on the keyboard. And then that way you can communicate with us in the Hebrew, okay, or the Assyrian. Okay, so I want you guys to look into that. Next week, when I come through, I'm gonna see who has, this is a assignment, okay? Get the Assyrian or the Hebrew characters, download it on your phone, or so you can communicate back and forth with us in the Hebrew characters or the Assyrian characters or whatever, you know what I mean? That way, because I want to be able to start having brothers and sisters participate more or less in the class. Okay, so I can see where everybody's at. I can test brothers and sisters that are in this class. And then that way I'll know where we're at and if we can move forward. Okay? So we've been going through the prayers. We've been doing that for a couple of weeks now. So, y'all should have that written down.
All right.
You should have that covered. You should have that information. Okay? As far as the Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shabbat or Thumb or the Shemal Yahweh or Salaki Yahweh Shemal Allah Bahashim Yahweh Shai, you should have that stuff written down and covered. Okay? So I want you guys, what I want is for you to pull that out. Information that we went over last week. Okay? Okay? I want you to pull out the prayer that we went over last week for the brothers and the sisters. Okay? And so what I want is for a brother or a sister I want them to write in the chat what the prayer means. Real quick. First person to put it in the English, not the Hebrew, just go ahead and write in what it means in the English. Okay? Yahweh, Shalom, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shabrakatah. I want you to put that in the writing in the English and tell me what it means. If it's Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, Alatah, Hashem, Yahweh, Shai, put it in the chat real quick and tell me what it means. Okay? Tell me what it means, because that's what we've been going over for the past couple of weeks. Like you say it, you say the prayer every time you see somebody. If you're a brother, nigga, that's the first, yo, shit, hey, Salah, how about Shimya Shabbat? You know what I mean? Like, what does it mean? Put it in the chat, in the bastard language, in the English, tell me what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatah or Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatah means. If you're a sister, put it in the chat. Tell me what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shamar Alatah Hashem Yahweh Shai means, or Yahweh Shamar Alathan Hashem Yahweh Shai means. Put it in the chat. Tell me what it means, and we'll see where y'all at. Okay, I'll give you a few minutes. See who responds, who can put that in there. Go ahead and tell me what that greeting means. It's actually a prayer, but I want to see who can tell me real quick what it means. Okay? We've been going over that for the past few weeks. You should know what that means. You should be able to read that in the English or the Hebrew.
You want me to give them a couple words?
What you got?
Just a couple words, like, you know.
Yeah, I just want, okay, let's see what they talking about on this, and then we'll move forward and you can give them some words. I mean, give them a couple of little words they can, try. But if they don't know these characters and the sound that are associated with the characters, like, they're never going to get to where they need to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're playing with yourself. You're just playing a game, sitting here talking about Shalom and this, that, and the third, and you're really not about this, okay? I'm trying to see who is about it and who's not. You know what I mean? So come check out, if you would, and see what the hell they're talking about in this chat.
All right, so we got Mashmar. Peace, God, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you. Kanat, peace, Most High, in the of Christ, bless you. Kanat, you forgot, name. Razan, peace, Yahweh, in the name of Christ, bless you. Bayana, peace, Lord God, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you.
Who is Yana?
Bayana, Salafi.
Who is Yana?
Bayana. I don't know what it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Says, KJ the designer, peace, God, watch over you.
There you go.
Yahweh Shai.
That sounds right to me. I don't know what the other females, that would sound right to me. Like, watch over you. Was there another female said something else?
She said, Bayana says, peace, Lord God, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you.
No,
so I think
that's
they
not
said,
right.
They gave the male greeting.
Right. The female greeting is Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, watch over you. Okay? And this is what I'm talking about. Like, we cannot be in here just, being like robots. Like, this, okay, I understand it. I understand it. Okay? I understand it. Okay? But at some point, you have to know what you're saying. Okay? You have to, you can't just be repeating something. That's fine. because that's how you learn. As a baby, okay, you grow up, you come out of your mother's womb, and you don't know nothing. All you can do is repeat what your mom and daddy say, okay? Your mom and daddy saying, Yahweh Shema Al-Athan Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. You don't know what it means, but you're going to repeat it. Dad, mama, you're going to repeat it over, and at some point, you're going to understand what it means. Dad. That is my motherfucking, this nigga is over me. He is Pops. Mama is under Pops. She's right next to it, and she's over me. You know what I mean? Like, you have to know what you're reading, okay? And that's why I'm using this everyday thing that we say every day. If you show up at this school and you see a brother or sister, you're gonna be like, Yahweh Hashem Shabbat. You're gonna be, you know what I mean? Like, right? A nigga gonna be like, nigga, Yahweh Hashem, no, you know. Hey, okay, what the hell are you saying? Do you know what you're saying? And like the sisters, I'm a brother, so I get it. I get the Yahweh Hashem Shabbat, nigga. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? But the sisters, they be like, you know what I mean? They be like, Yahweh Shema, you know, what the? Do you know what you're saying? Do you understand what you're saying? No, obviously you don't. You don't know what you're saying. You need to know what you're saying, okay? At some point, you need to know what you're saying, or you're just a robot. We don't need robots. We need brothers and sisters that understand what they're saying and what it means and stand behind it. You know what I mean? I need you to stand behind what you're saying and what it means, okay? Only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to read and write, okay? Read and write, okay? I keep saying this every week. You have to practice this in your everyday life. Don't just show up every Friday, okay? Don't just show up here every Friday and want to get it in. Monday or Saturday through Thursday, that's when it happens, my nigga. That's when it happens. Monday, slack it. Saturday through Thursday is when it happens, okay? It's on you, okay? You have to be able to dedicate yourself to learning and growing, okay? Learn and grow in this truth, and you'll shine someday, just like them brothers did a couple days ago on the border of Mexico. They roll with, listen, them brothers roll with angels, my nigga. Yeah. I don't know if, I really don't know. Like, I'm listening to the story. I'm listening to it. I'm going through it. I'm sitting back. Them niggas roll with angels, man. Yeah. Just a couple days ago, they roll with angels, my nigga. You have to be real enough. You know why they roll with angels? Because every one of them was a real nigga. And that's what I'm trying to help. If you ain't a real nigga, then step to the side. Step to the side. Go smoke some weed. You know what I mean? Go do whatever the fuck it is you think you need and want to do. Go do it. But don't be up in here jamming nobody else up. Holding nobody else up. We trying to move forward. We're trying to roll with the angels, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when Christ return, trying to roll with the angels and get on the chariots. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. What we're going to do, we went through the prayers. It's been weeks, my nigga. It's been weeks. Everybody should know them prayers is and what they mean, okay? Y'all should know. You should be taking notes. Should have been taking notes. We went through the stuff. I went through it thoroughly. Weeks. I've been going through this, okay? Thoroughly. You should know what the prayers mean. There's no way in the heck I should have asked you that and you put up the wrong answer. Okay? So, no sweat. We'll do it again. Maybe not. Okay? But Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah is singular for men, masculine. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah is singular for men, masculine. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Barakatham is plural for men, okay? Yahweh Shemal Al Atah Bahashem Yahweh Shai is singular for women, feminine, okay? Yahweh Shemal Al Athan Bahashem Yahweh Shai is plural for women. Pull up your notes. Somebody put in the chat, you got your notes pulled up and you can see it. I want to see who got their notes and pulled up and can see it. Type it in and tell me you got your notes. Who the heck got their notes? So we've been going through this over 2 or 3 weeks now. So at least if you ain't got notes on this, I told you right now. I don't know what's going on.
Randy put, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect loved ones. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it. Brandy, I'm not sure what you got up there, but we
All right, Brandy. All right, Brandy. And Brandy, in the English, tell me what you're saying. Tell me, listen, I'm gonna give Brandy a break. I want her to tell me in the English what she is saying. Tell me what you're saying in the English. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few minutes. No pressure, relax. Go look at it. Tell me what in the English are you saying?
Brandy, you put Lord in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the schools. That's what we're asking for is the sister's salute. Like how do you salute another sister? The Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Aladon Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're asking for the English translation on that one, Brandy.
You got going on.
No, she said, sir, that is the English.
Oh, okay. All right, so say it again. Say what she give me the first. Give me her first response in the English.
She put Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect loved ones in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. So You asked for the woman's salute.
Yeah, that sounds like what? That sounds like the anointing prayer.
Yeah.
That's the anointing prayer, Brandy. Salaki, listen, I don't know if it's my fault you getting confused with that, but that is the anointing prayer. We just said that prayer. We said that prayer in the last High Holy Day when everybody got blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the anointing prayer. Okay. Hold on. Shit. Okay. So, all right.
Mayana, what do you mean by I don't have it?
All right. I'm gonna walk close to the camera, and if you don't have it, listen. Go ahead and request it in the go ahead and request it in the chat. I'll put my email up or whatever, and I'll get it to you. But okay, so this is the Hebrew greeting. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not. If you can make it out, hold on. Let me put it in.
No, go back up.
Okay, yeah, okay. It'll focus once I pull it back. Okay.
Right there.
Okay, so the women's greeting, the female greeting is Yahweh. You see, it's all written right there. It's all there. Okay, it's all there. All right. So what I'm gonna say is any brother or sister that doesn't have, if you think you don't have all the paperwork associated with the Hebrew and anything that you think you're missing, go ahead and ask for it, and I'll get it to you. Whatever you think you're missing, okay? If you think you're missing the greetings, okay, hold on. All right, we have the Lord's Prayer in the English and the Hebrew, okay? We have Hakak the Power, that's a prayer that we have in the Hebrew and the English. We have the blessings. We have Psalms 121. We have Psalms 83, okay? We have, I'm not going to tell you that one, but that's this one. All right, we have Salute the Torah, okay? We have the blessings again. Let me look at what else we got. Whatever you think that you need, just go ahead and, listen, I was under the pressure that everybody had everything they need, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm telling you, if I'm standing in front of the class and I'm telling you and I'm writing it down for 2 or 3 weeks, the Hebrew greeting for the masculine and the female, and then you're telling me you don't have it, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, like, it's like being in college, okay? You're in college, so you are responsible for what you know and what you're responsible for your curriculum, what you do or do not know. If you don't know something, you have to ask for the material, okay? And it's plenty of times I've said it, like, if you don't have this material, if you don't have this, or if you don't have that, just put it in the chat and ask for it, and we'll get it to you, okay? There's no reason at this point someone should be saying that the greeting's incorrect. Like, you're saying it in the Hebrew. That's the whole point I wanted to bring up, okay? Brothers and sisters, especially the sisters, okay? Yahweh Shemal Alatan B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. What the hell are you saying? Do you even know? I want you to know what you're saying. I want you to know what you are saying to another sister or brother.
Yes, Mayana. We want to know. Yes, we want to know, how do you greet another sister, but translate the Hebrew into English for us.
We've been Shiratzallah. Is that what we've been doing for past 3 weeks? We've been doing that. See if that sister has she been here or is she new?
Oh, I think she's been here.
That's what we've been doing. We have written it out on the board. We've written it out, the whole prayer in the English and the Hebrew. We put it on the board. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to do it again. Shiraz,
Valentina Sanchez, what don't you have?
what don't you have? What you asking me what I don't have?
She said, I don't have it.
Have what?
What don't you have, Valentina?
What do you not have? Because we've been putting it on the board. All right, I understand. If you are just coming into the class, you have not been in the class for the past month, say so. Say I'm new. I just jumped in the class, Lakia. Listen, no sweat. I'll stand down. We'll go over it again. And I'm sure the brothers and the sisters that have been in here for a month or two, they're going to appreciate you. Because they're like, shit, I get to go over it again. I get, you know what I mean, like a little extra time to grow. Nigga, that's what we're here for. You know what I mean? So just tell me what you need and what you don't have, and we'll go over it. Shiratzah, we're going to have to put up the prayer again, okay? All right, so I'm going to, let me see. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it again. Somebody saw it. That is so crazy. Somebody saw the anointing prayer the other day. They thought that was it. Oh man, it's not funny. I'm just goddamn. Where we at? Where's the prayer instructions? You got it?
I got one.
Oh, I got it. Hold on.
You want the
I'll do.
You want the first one?
Yeah, I'll do the first one, okay? So, all right. So, again, this is the Hebrew greeting. We try to, listen, I know for me, for my class, what I'm doing, hold on one second. I'm going to try to,
Valentina,
try to get the glare. I'm trying to get the glare out of here.
Valentina, put your email.
Try to get the glare out of here. All right. Let's see.
What's your email, Shah? One second, Valentina. We're gonna give you an email. No sweat. Bayana. All right, Valentina. I'm gonna put this email in the chat. Just email this email. Tell them that you need the salute, whatever it is that you need.
Trying to get the glare.
I'm gonna put it in the chat right now.
Trying to get this glare out of it. There's a lot of glare going on. Okay, but just tell us what you need and we'll get it to you. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the board. All right. So, all right. And one thing I want us to remember is
No sweat, Valentina. Vayana, Valentina, no sweat. Salakia for the confusion, if you were a bit confused, but we were asking for the salute, how you salute your sisters, you know, the translation of the Hebrew. You know, we was asking for it in English. Put the email in the chat if you guys need anything. The alphabet, you know, the salute, anything, just email off to the shop. It's the shop at yahoo.com.
We're gonna write it in the Hebrew also, so we'll give them a little space here. Drop it down a bit. Excellent, they can see that for a while, then we'll break it down and go through it.
If you guys can see the board, just put a 1 in the chat.
This is the masculine, okay, salute or prayer, okay?
All right, I'm gonna sign Christ, the water.
Okay. Everybody tomorrow at this point? Everybody good in the chat? All right, so, man, the way this is written out, okay? Right now, the way you're looking at it, the way it is written out is from what? From left to right. In the Hebrew, we read right to left, okay? Okay, but I'm gonna go through, okay? I'm gonna go through the meaning of these words, okay? I started doing it and then I left off, okay? So y'all bear with me. So I can. See that? Boom. There you go. This is it. Okay? This is the prayer. This is what you're saying. If you're a brother, okay, and you are greeting another brother, this is what you're saying, okay? When you say, Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Shai, Barakatah, we say it so quick and so smooth and so, you know what I mean? Like, we say it like we know what we're saying and what we're doing. Okay, Shalom, peace, Yahweh, the Most High, Lord or God, okay? Shalom, Most High. Lord is the Most High, or you can say his name, Yahweh in the Hebrew. Okay, Yahweh. Shalom, Yahweh. Bahasham, in the name of. Shalom, Yahweh. Bahasham, in the name of. In the name. Okay, the of is not, it's just, it's a prefix, okay? It's when you say in the name, okay, you really shouldn't have to say of, okay? I'm saying in the name, but the way we, you know, cultures and languages they differ. Okay, now you got to say of, okay? But it should be in the name, Yahweh Shai, his name, okay? In his name, this is the prayer. We're saying this prayer in his name. Peace, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, Jesus, bless you. Okay, so what if there's 2 or 3 brothers? I love it. You know what I mean? Like, I like it when there's, you know, more than one brother, and I can just show up, step up in front of a camp, or, you know what I mean, a school, and I'd be like, hey, Shalom, y'all, thumb, you know what I mean? Like, all y'all niggas, you know what I mean? Like, all my brothers, you know what I mean? Thumb, okay? That is the difference right here. You see the thumb and the thug, okay? The thug is if it's just you and another brother. It's more intimate. I know we don't like to use that word as niggas, you know what I mean? Like, but it's more intimate. It's just me and this brother. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, I got a brother coming out of town. I told him he can stay on my crib. He got some business to take care of. He show up at my door. I open the door. Oh, it's this Yahweh, Shalom, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah. You. Just you. Now, if I go to camp and I roll up on the camp and it's 5 or 6 brothers out there, okay, now it's Yahweh, you know what I'm saying, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah. All y'all at one time. Thumb. My niggas, all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bomb. One time, all I gotta do is say it one time, and it's over. It's done. I love all y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is what we're saying in the Hebrew, okay? This is the male, this is the masculine greeting between brothers. Peace and shalom. Peace, Yahweh, God. Peace, Most High God, okay? Peace, I come in peace. Is the scripture when the angel say, no, the brother asked the angel, he said, was it Abraham? Sharatazah, was it Abraham? He said, did you come in peace? Or you know what I mean? Like, he said, yeah, nigga, I come in peace. You know what I mean? Like, peace. You know what I mean? Peace, I come in peace. And in the name of Yahweh Shai, I mean Yahweh, peace, Yahweh, I come in peace. Okay? In the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay? Barak, bless. A thumb is you. If there's more than one brother, a thumb, okay? A thumb M is masculine. And the next one you will see that the M is another character or letter that is you know what I mean, like that. It means plural for the feminine, okay? But for the masculine, M means plural for more than one, okay? But at this point, we should have everybody in the class should have had this written down, okay? So this is where we're at, and we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to use these prayers and all of these, you know, things that we have that we use on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Okay? This is not the only one that we use on a daily basis when we see each other. Okay? Just like the sister, you know, she said anointing prayer. You know what I mean? Like, we say that prayer at least once a month because brothers and sisters want to get blessed. They want the Most High on their side, okay? So this is the prayer, okay, for the masculine greeting. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakatah or Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakatham, okay? I'm going to take this down, and then I'm going to have Officer Sharatazar put up the female or the feminine greeting, okay? So you can know what you're saying when you see a brother and sister, and then if we have enough time, we'll go ahead and we'll cover it again and write it in the Hebrew, okay? Because in this version, I didn't leave enough room to be able to put the Hebrew up, okay, to associate with these characters, okay? Maybe I hold on, let me see how much time we got. We're right up. All right, Sharatazar, we're right up on the time. I want you to go ahead and real quick come up and just put up the feminine version of the greeting, okay? I was going to put it up as far as the Hebrew version of it, and I'll do that. What I'll do is I'll start off next week. With I'll write it in the Hebrew, the greeting, okay? So you can be able to read it in the greeting and associate it with the you know, American or whatever, or the bastard tongue or whatever. Okay? You got this is a good marker. You don't have to use it.
This is Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar. Al is over. This is singular. And you have fun. Plural. Okay? All right. Shalom. Lashawan.
Good job. All right, so. Right. Sorry, Christ. Good job. Good job. Good job.
All right, so you got Shalom, Yahweh.
All right, so if you would, before you continue, this what you did is really good. I really appreciate it. But just take this out and put feminine or whatever. Because I got masculine written there. Yeah, I don't want them to get confused. These little things might confuse the brothers and sisters. So, oh, I'm gonna be jammed up or something I did.
And then, what is it? F-E-M-I-N-E.
Feminine.
Get a spell check.
So it's F-E-M-I-N-I-N-E. So just erase the E.
Yes.
Okay, and put I-N-E. 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 Right, feminine. So this is the feminine greeting. Go ahead and give it to them.
This is the feminine greeting. This is Shalom, Yahweh. Shalom means peace. Yahweh means Lord, which is Most High. God. Lord is Yahweh. God. Shamar is watch. Al is over. Atha, you, singular. Athon, plural. Meaning more than one. Bahasham, in the name of Yahweh Shai, which is Christ. All right, it's the female greeting.
All right, so we just went over the masculine and the female greetings, okay? What we did was we basically, all right, the top part is how you pronounce it in the Hebrew, okay? Next week when I come in, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you the characters, okay, that are associated with these sounds. We'll start with the masculine, and then we'll go to the feminine, okay? And I'll show you the characters, but it's real quick. You can see this, Sha, okay, so you'll have that character right there. And then the La, you'll have that character there. And remember, you know what I mean? Like you'll have the Ma right here, But if it's in the Assyrian, remember you'll use this character, okay? But we'll get into that first thing next week, okay? But as of this week, okay, according to who's in the class, everyone who is in the class, which should be, if we have a newcomer, okay, fine, no sweat. We'll try to get you caught up. But as of today, everyone should have the breakdown of this. And what I'm going to do is say, I don't know what you need. I don't know what you need. I don't know what you don't have. But if you can put it in the chat. I'm not going to shut the chat down right now. Put it in the chat. If there's any questions, if there's anything that you need, put it in the chat right now. I'm going to leave it up for another 10 minutes or so. That way I can get it and see what you need and give it to you, okay? So go ahead and put in the chat whatever it is you need. If there's a question that maybe I can get to next week, okay? Go ahead, put your comments in, make your comments, ask your question. I'm gonna leave it up for another 5-10 minutes, and next week we'll get into it and we'll get it cracking, okay? So go ahead and let me know what you need or what you want, what you lacking, and we'll go from there.
Hey, shalom, sis. Trooper was on. Bayaka. Sister Bayaka.
First breath I took, the life too surreal. Second breath I took was the giving and strength, finish the key. Influenced by life with every sickness we feel. I'm gonna pay back, fucking out the bill. Remain calm as the pressure feel. Gotta get no feel. I let this one whistle at my focus and memory that it was here. I only live to do my master's will. I.S.U.P.K, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. God straight was a greater. In my return, let you my mistakes. Every ever was a lesson learned. Now I'm a fool, let's see get through. Won't take a step till they get firm. All it takes was made for our sakes. One try to take one step will make the ground shake. My people sick in their head, Lord, let this truth stay like an outbreak. Prepare like the rappers can't stay.
Nowhere to run.
Nowhere to hide. Paying for the stars in the slave war. The price around, I can't let it snap. Ignore the lies. Your only free will, that's before your eyes. It's like a death figure through the sky. It's heaven was made for me and my fellow. I'm patiently waiting with my eyes on the sparrow. And I pull the trigger while my lips kiss the barrel. Before I ever let a white bitch do me like a fellow. Going out this wicked life like a fellow. Back in the this devil with streams like a fellow. Lay hold on this brotherhood. I swear I never let go. And fuck they silver spoon, that's too much love. But ghetto dudes supposed to keep me out back with the car. Just in the neighbors of love. And I chew on every word I say. Cause I know my victory over break. Nigga walk this way. This life may be hard, but I get it up. I'm about to go hard and I will give up. Could you tell me about this God that you fit so much? And why you live so well? It's real, I be walking with the baby. Life like it's hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I will give up. Could you tell me about this God that you fit so much? And why you live so well? It's real, I be walking with the baby. They ain't doing the clutch. They hate what they came out. We princes of the power, what you know about it. Evil all around us. But it didn't straight. I told you I can't be touched. Only angels walk in my face. I'm waiting for the word that had me delivered. I'm hungry for the word, but I ain't eating till I feed my day. One place is what I die for. So tired out the booking up with this white from all angels. My niggas real, you can't deny it. It's 144. I be running to and fro with the eyes. My U.P.K shoulders ain't no fucking over pretending. We in it for the trials, fuck friends, we won't defend it. In the election season, I hope my baby broke. Give a damn for the bitch back. As long as my niggas show I'm true. Bitch back the kind to get success. You better be doing it. I'll still never. I'll be
Qadash, we got you, man. Just email off to the shop. I put the email in the chat. But just email off to the shop. And Mashamal, we got you, man. We're gonna start working on vocabulary. You know what I mean? Triple Canuck. The email is in the chat. Just email Office in the shop, all right? And we'll get you what you need, man. We got you, Mashamal. We got you. Go ahead.
I'm about to go home. Life may be hard, but I need to sleep.
You cut it off?
No, I ain't cut it off.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gone, man. I'm about to get some sleep. Yeah. You got a camp tomorrow? Oh, thanks.
First breath I took a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the giving and strike. Finish the kingdom. Influenced by life with every secret reveal. I gon' pay back something not reveal. Remain calm as the pressure feel. Dying in no feel. I let this pump to let my focus and memory and every deal. I only live to do my master's will. It should be K, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battle. I be walking with the thing. Boy, I can't touch. They ain't doing the clutch. They hate when they ain't out. Three princes of the crowd, what you know about? Evil all around us. But it did it straight. I told you I can't be touched. Only angels walk in my face. I'm grateful for the words that had me to live. I'm hungry for the good, but I ain't eating till I feed my taste. One place I die for. A tiger out here looking up this white from the off age cycle. My niggas stuck, you can't deny it. It's one for the phone. I be running to and fro with the eyes. My UPK shoulders ain't no fucking no pretending. We in for the crowd, fuck friends, we want the business. You need a lesson stitches, I hold my baby through. Give a damn what a bitch say. It's up to my niggas, so I'm true. You say the kind to get success. You make me do them. I understand, nigga. I be like, baby, hard, but I get it wrong. I'm about to go hard, and I will be wrong. But you tell me love is hard, and you feel so much. And why you feel so good? It's freedom, I be walking with you, baby. Boy, I got to be hard, but I get it wrong. I'm about to go hard, and I will be wrong. But you tell me love is hard, and you feel so much. And why you feel so good? It's freedom, I be walking with you, baby. Boy, I got to be
Go ahead. Yeah. My niggas.
You understand? Because I'm the new brain Hebrew. It's
We do it like that, we do it like this, we do it like that, yeah.
Swing low, and we got this plantation. I ain't on the block no more, no friends waiting. I don't even bet no horse, my friends taking. Try to keep them humble and never run in the street. My kids speaking Hebrew, so you know that I teach. It's hard, gotta hold on, trying to keep up the peace. I'm waiting on the sun to return and cut off the peace. Tell me.
Testimony two. Only was the big case. Only was the big case. Lord said, the flesh and blood feel so good.